and welcome to a new episode of Trailer Talk. We have a Tokyo Game Show special today. Several new games, several new trailers, a lot to talk about. It's pretty exciting. Please leave a thumbs up if you like Trailer Talk. Please try to spread the word however you can. And leave a comment below on anything that I'm talking about today in today's episode, or if you have a trailer that you would like to me to talk about in a future episode, please leave that below as well. I read all the comments. Let's get started with. We have this is probably one of the bigger announcements from the Sony press conference. It is a sequel to the hit PlayStation Vita game, of which there were few. This is Gravity Rush 2. Gravity Rush was the game you played as the girl. What was her name? Like Cat or something? Or she had a cat? I don't know. But she could control gravity. She could shift the angle of gravity, and she can like basically fly through the air and stuff. And it was really cool, and it looked really cool, and I didn't have a Vita, and I didn't get to play it. But the good news is, on top of this, they're also remastering the original for PS4. And the sequel's coming to PS4. So I guess it's now just a PS4 franchise. And honestly, it looks great. I can't wait. This looks good. So not only can you fly through the air by adjusting gravity, but you can do cool stuff like while you're fighting enemies, adjust gravity like towards the enemy and like fly through the air to like attack them. That's kind of how you did combat, and it was pretty cool. Sounded pretty cool. And one of the other cool things from Gravity Rush 1, which I hope is kind of returning, is that there's kind of like Crackdown agility orbs style orbs everywhere, and you kind of had to fly all over the world, and it was very vertical and stuff, and you went under the city and shit to get them, and it all seemed really cool, and I hope that's back. And now there's a red girl and a blue girl, and I don't know if this is co-op or what, but it looks hot. I can't wait. Maybe they're gonna kiss. No, what? I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Yeah, it looks good. Are you excited? Are people excited? Sony doesn't put out a lot of first-party games anymore, it seems like. Not as many. But this is coming in 2016, and so is the remaster. I'm kind of excited. Kind of excited. Oh. You excited? Let me know below. This next trailer is from a developer that makes really beautiful games, and usually pretty cool games. 13 Sentinels is the new game from Vanillaware. They made Odin Sphere, they made Grim Grimoire, they made Muramasa the Demon Blade, and most recently they did Dragon's Crown. All really nice games to look at, kind of side-scrolling, old-school, either brawlers or action RPGs, but usually pretty damn good. And this new one is kind of in a modern setting, but it still has that really cool layered art style, which, you know, makes, I mean, it looks really great in terms of a cityscape. The twist here is this is not fantasy anymore. This has mechs. You see it in the background? Yeah, you see his feet. This is like a mech game where I guess you're like a kid who can maybe pilot a mech, or you control it remotely, or there is a mech. I gotta be honest with you, no idea what this game is. All I know is it looks beautiful, I like the setting, I like mechs, and I like Vanillaware. They make cool games. So needless to say, I'm pretty damn excited. Yeah, I don't know. As long as it's not some sort of multiplayer free-to-play thing, probably a lot to be excited about. Sentinel 13. Aegis Rim. And it looks like you can customize your character. Ooh, I like the start tattoo there. Maybe not on the face, but and if you look in the back, it looks like maybe there's some mech customization as well, which makes sense. It's a fucking mech game. Yeah, I'm excited. Kind of get some Robot Alchemic Drive vibes from that. This next game, it's been in development for a very long time, maybe a troubled development history. It's called Nioh, and it's from Tecmo. And years ago, Team Ninja kind of took over the project, and now they're doing it, and kind of looks like an Onimusha game. Capcom doesn't care about Onimusha. We haven't had Onimusha in a long time. So you know what? Maybe I'll give Team Ninja the benefit of the doubt and see if they can do an Onimusha game. Truth is, Team Ninja probably hasn't made a very great game in a very long time. But you know, as long as they're not fucking up Ninja Gaiden anymore or fucking up Metroid, I'm gonna give this one a chance. You know, I mean, It's the closest thing we're probably going to get to Onimusha anytime soon. I just hope that it doesn't, like, become secretly a Dynasty Warriors game the further you get, because most shit out of Tecmo Koei is... What is going... Hold on. Okay. So I know this is based on, like, some Akira Kurosawa film that never got made, and this is supposed to be like a half Japanese samurai warrior, but he kind of looks like Geralt of Rivia, and then he has like a Final Fantasy summon that lives in a sword. I don't know, but hey, you know what? Let it be crazy. Let it be different. I'm gonna try it. Right? It's probably gonna be good. Fucking wall. Like, what was that? That looked like a. That looked like a... Orochimaru? What's going on here? That... Hold on. Hold on. I gotta rewind here. There's like a boss here. What is the slab dude that punches the ground? It's like a meme or something. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Onimusha, it was great. Let's hope this kind of lives up to that. 2016, another PlayStation 4 game. PlayStation 4 exclusive, I think. But, yeah. Maybe Team Ninja can turn things around. Itagaki ain't doing so good on his own. Before we start this next trailer, just remember, this is how they're celebrating the 20th anniversary of Resident Evil. In a game powered by Unity. Apparently they don't use their own engines anymore. A fast-paced competitive team shooter, that's right. Multiplayer Resident Evil. It's what we've all been wanting, you know. Resident Evil 6, we put that behind us. Capcom, they're going to take a break, rethink what Resident Evil means, you know? They're not going to give us that slower paced, you know, more intense horror game, more subtle horror game that we really wanted the reboot to be, you know, in Resident Evil. They're going to give us action, Call of Duty, and I don't know. You know, the truth is, the mechanics of Resident Evil games, some in 6, even some in Revelations 2, has been getting, like, more interesting, and, like, you can do some cool stuff in terms of the way it controls and whatnot, but that doesn't mean I want to fight other human opponents, because I just, one, I don't play a lot of multiplayer games, 2, that's not fucking Resident Evil, and 3, I just don't think some of this stuff is going to work too well when you go online. I mean, they've messed with some competitive stuff before, in Resident Evil 5 and 6, I think. I don't think it ever works very well. I mean, raid mode's pretty cool, but that's co-op. Umbrella Corps. I mean, remember fucking... God, what was the stupid one that was made... Umbrella... What was the one that was made by Slant 6, the SOCOM guys? That one sucked ass, too. Why are they doing this? How dare they put that 20th anniversary logo? God damn it. Anyways, this last trailer / footage is from Star... This is gameplay footage of Star Ocean 5. I mean, it's a lot of kind of just showing off the game and the engine, but they're going to get into combat in a second. Maybe I'll speed it up a little bit. But, I mean, I don't know. It looks nice. I didn't actually play Star Ocean 4. I heard that was kind of mixed. I heard the international version was better. But one of the reasons I didn't is because the characters look so stupid. But you know what? You know what? That lady, she looks a little derpy. They look kind of stupid here, too. I don't know. But, you know, it's the combat. That's what matters, right? Like a Tales game. You can't criticize the outfits and the hairstyles. You got to wait till you get into battle. And then that's where the fun starts, which hopefully... Let's fast forward this. Okay, here we go. Here's some battle. It's very much like a Tales game, you know, kind of get into these action RPG battles, very fast-paced, lots of spells, and, you know, your team's popping off. It's they're pretty cool games. I mean, there's a reason that Tales games and Star Ocean games are so similar. These guys used to work together. What were they called? Wolf Team back in the day, and they kind of split apart and were like, we're gonna do it better, and that's why Tales and Star Ocean are so similar. But you know what? The reason I'm a little excited about this is because Tales has been kind of the pits lately, man. You know, I like the Exilia games, but I like them for their combat, and I like some of the characters. But, like, sort of the shit that kind of keeps all that together is kind of rough. It seems rushed. It seems like it's duct taped together. Not very cohesive. I mean, like, the dungeon design sucked. The world design sucked. Some of the bullshit you had to do was just collecting little... I mean, Tales is having some issues, and I hear this new one, Zestiria, that's coming out in October is just straight up maybe kind of bad. I'm probably not even going to try it. I usually give every Tales game a shot, but Zestiria, I hear it's a technical disaster. Even on PS4 and PC, like, they're capping the frame rate at 30 frames a second. And Tales has always been 60 frames, at least in battle. So, I don't know. But Star Ocean, this looks a hell of a lot nicer. It looks like it has a better budget than maybe Tales games have recently, and it's nice. It looks good, you know. I mean, I've always been more of a Tales game than a Star Ocean fan. I kind of liked 3. I never even finished it. But 2 was cool. I don't know. What do you think? Are there any Star Ocean fans out there? Do they still exist? Let me know below. I know a lot of people were worried that this developer was just going to be making mobile games because they got purchased by a mobile company. It's nice to see that they're still making, you know, big RPGs, but I don't know. What do you think? Anyways, this footage goes on for quite a while, so I guess I'll just end it here and let y'all finish watching. Thumbs up if you like Trailer Talk. Please leave a comment, and have a great day.
使われた跡があるっす。
どうぞ。ここで何としても捕まえろ。了解。せっ。はっ。